welcome to the Shining Retribution IV Presentation. Um, but yeah, welcome. All right, let's start. Let's start off with some things. So first things first, there is a grand shining prize being right now thrown into hashtag giveaways. This is the 1 year Discord Nitro. If you are an active member and you're in this meeting right now, head over to the hashtag giveaways and jump in. This is only going to be for 30 minutes. And while we're here, make sure you take a chance to look at all the other giveaways that are currently open. We have a bunch of giveaways open that will be ending at 6:30. Make sure you you react to the button in order to jump in. So that's a few things we just want to go over. Secondly, this meeting is being recorded. This presentation, the audio, everything. So if you have to leave mid-meeting, this meeting will be uploaded to our YouTube channel as a heads up. So make sure you participate in the giveaways and make sure you're understanding that we're recording. Alrighty? Alrighty. Whew. And by the way, if you don't know just yet, I am live streaming the presentation, so make sure you look at the stream. Don't say it. I'm the giveaway. Yes, Sender. So we have a lot of things to discuss today. This is our last meeting of the entire year. This is also we're going to be talking about the future. So we have about 50 agenda topics that that we're going to be going over today. The first half is 002 through 12, which is standard debrief, followed by 30 by 20, which these are the numbers of the agenda. This is 2024 year in review. 21 to 31 is going to be 2025 goals ahead. That's where the juice of the meeting is. And 32 to 49 is the awards, analytics, and aspirations. So think of the Ventorian Primes. Think about, Supreme Raider of the Year, all that stuff there. So, yeah, let's dive into it. I don't know what's going on with the... Okay, that was weird. Hopefully that doesn't come a thing. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Anywho, my name is Eson56. I am one of the co-generals here in S.O.R. And Cleance, I don't think Cleance could speak, but Cleance is here. And he is also our fort director. He should be able to speak very soon. All right, that was weird. Meta, are you able to? I don't think so. Meta may or may not be able to attend. He is on an airplane, but Meta is our head of personnel, followed by Cressy. Cressy, want to introduce yourself? Sweet, thank you, Crusty. Alrighty, Remix. Yes. Thank you, King Remix. Aerotonic. Thank you, Aero. Nico. Yeah, so Nico is one of our newest council members, so welcome, Nico. So, Nico, you ready to take the next slide? Yes, rest in peace, Dark Lord. Thank you, Nico, and thank you everybody for the moment of silence. Alrighty, let's move on. We're going to jump into the meeting now, and we're going to start with our standard debrief. So, for those of you who don't know, this is more of a, just standard like how the clan's doing kind of debrief. It's a really great way to check in on the clan itself. So, we do this at every council meeting, and this one is no different. So, let's jump into it. So, first things first, welcome new members. I'm not too sure if we've had many new members join over the last 2-3 weeks. Excuse me. But council. You know the dealio, filio. Let's look into the audience and welcome any new faces that we see. If there is any, I think there might be a few faces, but regardless, we should try to say hi. So let's go place, let's go find the needle in the haystack. So yeah, can we find anybody, council? Ghouls, welcome. I think Ghouls was here last week, but maybe not. Welcome, Ghouls. What were you saying, Nico? Welcome, Arbiter. Welcome. I see somebody. Oh, Master BLL. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mayor Arbiter's here. What's up, Mayor Arbiter? Yep. Who else? Scanning. Dead Shooter. Yeah. Welcome to S.O.R. Welcome. We have a bunch of visitors. Yep. Yep. Here's a community legend. Welcome. Nice to see the ISN is here. We have some retired members. D Solo Monster. Tazgear's in the chat. We love Tazgear. Tazgear was a part of the first Shining Retribution, so welcome back, Tazgear. King DRJ has made his famous return. Welcome. Well, for Shining. But yeah, welcome to everybody. Anybody else, Council? Crossy, you see anybody? Yeah. Yep, Mr. Sir Walker, also known as UNR Walker. Welcome. Alrighty, well, welcome new members, and if we didn't catch you, hello anyway. Alrighty, anywho, let's move on to the next topic, which is returning and community members. So I think we wanted to shout out any community or returning members, which is Shadows. So welcome Shadows and Jax the Reaper. Welcome to our meeting. We're super excited to have you guys both here today. Who else? Did anyone see any returning Venturians? Could we consider Cinder a returning Venturian? Oh yeah, King DRJ. That's right. Obsidian joined back. That's exciting. Where's Poppy? Poppy's on the chat, so we can't shut her out. But Poppy did rejoin for Shining. Alrighty. No. All right. So we had a crazy week of Shining Retribution 4. I mean, it was incredible. Like, on Monday, we started with the recruitment takeover with Krusty, that started the 2v2 tournaments. We did challenge raids. We did Among Us. We did Council versus Fire teams. We did so much this week. And honestly, every year we're doing more and more for Shining Retribution. And not to mention, we gave away maybe about, I think, $500 to $400 in giveaways. Like $250 of random draw giveaways, and then the additional 100 for the grand prize, and then a bunch of money for the other some of the events like the 2v2 tournaments and stuff like that. So we gave away a ton of money, like over $400 this year. So I just want to ask in the chat, what was your favorite Shining Retribution week event? What was it? Was it the fashion show? Was it the generals? Was it Lover Host? Even though I didn't like Lover Host because I failed. Um, what was it? Let us know in the chat. And we're going to be sending out a survey in the beginning of the year asking so that we're able to better, do Shining Retribution for next year. So hopefully people had fun. But yeah, we had a very busy week. A ton happened, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Alrighty, so let's talk about the state of the clan. A lot has changed since the state of the clan from last week. Firstly, I think we're doing absolutely incredible. I think we're very active. I think we have a ton of energy going into the new year. I think we have never been really at a higher slope, to be honest with you. Bucket, stop counting my ums, dude. uh, mm. So yeah, no, we've been doing really good, and I think going into the new year, we're going to be even going better, if that makes sense. So since I can't use my favorite transitional word, since a freaking bucket, um, fuck. Stop. Anybody in the council have anything they want to say? Fucking bucket. No, I have to stop looking at the chat because of fucking meanies. Alrighty, so now we're going to transition to. Oh, it still pops up on my screen. We're going to transition to Fire Team Debrief, and this is a time where. Actually, Nico, you're here. You should explain what Fire Team Debrief is. Well, thank you, Storm Jedi. Thank you, Storm Raiju and Dark Jedi.
that really wants to make a difference and really make a great experience for the membership.
Consistent activity is key with that position as
Absolutely,
well.
absolutely.
Perfect. Digima, would you also like to lead us in on the congratulations for Blue leadership?
Oh yeah, sure. So hello, Ventorians. I just wanted to take a moment to thank all of our Blue leadership, past and present, who have helped build, maintain, and organize Blue Legion. These members of leadership have dedicated their personal time week in and week out to host and participate in awesome events externally and internally. First off, I would like to name Spartan Nat as our newest senior officer in Fire Team Cataclysm. Nat is as consistent as anyone, past or present, running unique and exciting events that offer Blue Legion a great variety in events. Please congratulate Spartan Nat. Thank you to all of our RSs, RMs, and our DI. Thank you to our officers Fred, Ryle, Top, Spartan Nat, Johnson, Halo Afro, and I know they just stepped down, but still thank you to Jay Nova and Hilch. You guys were awesome. Special thanks to Hilch, Saint, and Spartan Nat for being honor guard captains and keeping our council safe. Thank you to our comp team captains, Doc Caboose, Blue Wolf, Funky Fresh, Voidblade, and Chronix for keeping the 4v4 culture not only strong in blue, but S.O.R as a whole. These members are a crucial part in keeping our competitive scene alive and thriving. And a final thank you to Papa EXO, Saint Alvron, and Top for all your hard work in building front lines.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, moving on to our next point. Seriously, congratulations, Blue leadership.
Yes, thank you guys.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can go on to first of all, I'll just make this next one quick. The culture in Blue has been absolutely amazing. We've basically based it entirely on getting as many people in events, so we've developed quite the big team culture. I would absolutely hate to go against a full team of Blue when it comes to Blitz, that's for sure. And we have become united as more than we've ever been, which is huge. Which brings us into our true Blue Heart recipients. If I could get Saint to start us off with his pick.
Yeah, so my pick, I love him so much. He's been goated as an officer. I wanted him as an officer day one. As soon as I found out that I was becoming 2IC, he's a senior officer currently. He's always been consistent, and I'm gonna give my my true blue heart to Johnson, for sure. Absolutely, just out of the park, man.
Congratulations, Johnson. Huge. Um, Envious, would you like to name yours now?
Yeah, definitely. When I look for my Blue Heart, I'm really looking for someone that's active within Blue Legion and that really supports a great environment. The person I picked hosts a lot of great events, especially raids against other fire teams, which I think will definitely be great once or if we get back into fire team competitions. So I think that's definitely something I'm looking for as well. This person also helps us a lot with leadership activities. So whether that's helping members with questions or that's helping get promotions in, this person's definitely pretty good about those activities as well. And there's really one aspect that I really like about this person. This person will go into an event that has almost no steam. Everybody in there is given up. They don't want to do the event anymore. They just don't feel like it's gonna pick up or move out, right? This person consistently goes into events and really helps them gain steam and really helps them take off and really get going. And I think that those are all really good attributes. And the person I'm picking for this award is top two. So
Congratulations.
congratulations, man. You are goated.
Congratulations, Top. Doug Caboose, would you like to name your pick?
Yeah. So yeah, for my decision on this one, it really came down to who I really thought was putting everything out there all the time. Somebody that everybody really loved and appreciated. Somebody who really just appreciates what Blue is and has helped grow us as a community and has a culture kind of based around what Blue Legion stands for. And so that's why for my pick it is going to be Jay Nova.
Congratulations, Jay. Digamub.
Yeah. Let me get here real quick. All right. So for my True Blue Heart, I've selected someone who has been long overdue for this medal. He may have gotten this sooner, but his time here has been pretty short, and his work ethic and drive are second to none. In only 6 months, he's worked his way from Cadet 2 to Captain 3, recruitment certified to recruitment manager, Blue member to Blue 2IC, and stranger to one of my best friends. Thank you for all your efforts and hard work. Please congratulate Envious Undead for receiving this True Blue Heart medal.
Awesome. Thank you. So that's 4. Now, in terms of my perspective of Legion Commander, we thought it was fair for me to name 2. But for this situation, I'm actually going to be naming 3 for this meeting. I wanted to choose my members outside of Blue Officer. I wanted to make sure that these members were members who went above and beyond for Blue, regardless of their position. One of them isn't even in Blue anymore, ironically. These members have given their life on the line for Blue several different occasions, or have done things that cannot and will not ever be forgotten. So my True Blue Heart recipients, can I get a please warm congratulations to Chuckleberry, El Gran Robano, and Nico Neeks. Thank you so much, everybody else. That is our True Blue Heart recipients. And then we do have one more medal we need to give out. This medal was voted on by their peers earlier, by the officers. This medal is in honor of Dark Lord JJ. This medal is the very first one that we're ever giving out, by the way, and we're only giving out one. Voted in by the officers earlier this morning. I would like to present the JJ Memorial Star to Don't Get Mad, You're Bad. Thank you. Lastly, Saint has one thing he'd like to say before we leave the stage. Saint, if you'd like.
It's Caboose.
Caboose. Caboose has one thing he'd like to say before we leave the stage.
Yeah. So real quick, just to end it off here on a high note, Corvus, like I was saying earlier before I got cut off, we actually are getting some future officers put in to replace the 2 that we have unfortunately had to release. So I'd like to go ahead and announce those officers now. We've got Chuckleberry returning to Corvus Officer, somebody who was here before and had left us once before. I believe we also have. Actually, I mean, say, do you want to announce anyone?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say he used to be a Fire Team 2IC of Ragnarok. His name is Funky Fresh. He's our newest Blue Officer in Corvus as well.
Very exciting. And our last but not least to include, Papa Exo will be our final candidate of the 3.
Thank you. Congratulations, everybody who got a medal. Congratulations, new officers. We'll be leaving the stage now. Sorry for the yap fest.
Thank you, guys. Get out of here before Esau rips my head off.
Love you.
Time. Oh, yeah. That was awesome. Great job, guys. All right, can Green please raise their hand? There they come. There's Glotch. There's Crush. Titan, you're not getting up here. Oh my God. Someone kick him. Welcome, Glotch. Welcome, Crushed. How is Fire Team Contingent doing?
Crushed, you're muted. Uh-oh. Well, this was supposed to be his point, but he's muted. And oh, there we go. Okay.
What the?
Crushed?
Glotch, how about you do his point? Because he sounds like he's
Okay.
buried
I don't know
under some
what.
sand.
I don't know what's. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay. Well, hopefully it comes back. Anyways, So as many of you probably know, Green was in a pretty rough spot at the beginning of 2024. Um, we were members at an all-time low. Leadership was in a really tough spot with some shit that kind of went crazy. And yeah, we were just not doing super hot at the beginning of the year. But we pulled ourselves up by our bootstraps. Tight Master J stepped into a temporary 2IC position, and we just kind of got to work. And from that really rough spot, we grew, I think, more than any of us expected to. We were able to consistently grow and get new members and new officers involved. And now, here at the end of 2024, we're bigger than we have been the whole year. We're over 90 members. A big part of that was with a bunch of the Vanguard people choosing to join us. Shout out to Fallacy and friends for coming and joining us in Green. But yeah, we're in a really strong spot now. We've got events rolling. We've got officers making stuff happen. We've got people getting to know each other and making friends in Green chat. And so, yeah, it's been a pretty cool success story throughout the year. We won the operations tournament. We sweated that like crazy. We ran the 2Ps 2v2 tournament, produced a bunch of media. Shout out to Spartan Lord and Shoopit, especially for making a bunch of really cool assets and stuff like that. And for Elusive and his help, especially with running the operations tournament and my refs in 2Ps. We are going to announce 2 new medals. I won't list who's going to be receiving them. You'll know because you'll receive them after the fact. But the first one is the long-awaited Ranger Medal. For those who participated in the 2024 Operations Tournament, you will be awarded those retroactively, so I'll run through and give those out. Looking through the... Oh, it sounds like Crushed is back. Looking through the roster there, and then we'll also hand that out for anybody who participates in future operations victories. The next one is a new thing, is the operation or the operator medal. Isana, if you want to jump to the next point, which is going to be a new challenge in Green for people who can, without dying, complete certain max difficulty campaign missions. Shout out to Metal and Madness for his work. He sent me a really long list of a bunch of custom campaign missions with pretty detailed write-ups of like how hard they were, how long they took, stuff like that. So big shout out to Metal and Madness for the help on that. It's gonna, I think, help engage sort of a different clientele in Green for something competitive that they can get into that isn't necessarily PvP, and that can be done really anytime, which the operations tournaments, of course, won't be done anytime. So excited about those 2 new medals. Those will be coming out over the year. And again, those who participated in the previous victory are going to get theirs after this meeting. And then finally, we have 1 medal to award. And Crushed, if you're back, I will hand it back to you.
Yep, I should be good now.
Yep, I can hear you. You're good.
Okay. So we have a new Luxenzilla award. This person has gone above and beyond for Fireteam Contingent. Even before he got officer, he was reaching out to me and Glotch. He pointed out issues that were going on. Wasn't afraid to speak up. Just Glotch and I are really proud of this person. That would be Mr. Tumblenuts.
Yeah, spam some W's and congrats in the chat for Tumble. Again, he's been awesome since he started. He just jumped right in and made stuff happen. Unfortunately, we are going to be losing him at the beginning of January. He's shipping off and going to be stepping away for some time, but we thought it appropriate to give him that honor as he has done a really good job as an officer in his time here.
Alrighty.
All right.
Thank you, Glotch. Thank you, Crushed.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you all, and to our amazing leadership, our FTLs and 2ICs and leadership in general. We really appreciate you guys. You guys killed it. What an amazing year. What an amazing end to the year as well. And let me be quiet because I'm wasting too much time. And
Thank you. Let's dive into Foreign Affair Debrief. So the end of the year was big with the Vanguard. With Vanguard unfortunately ending, was a big hit for unfairly, but it was a really good for S.O.R. as we've had a huge influx of awesome active members. A majority of those being, high tiers and a really good, solid, fuck you bucket, like a casual member base. GCE has returned after ending earlier this year. They require activity, and sources tell us they want war with S.O.R. The fate of Valor is unknown, with Grifnizer stepping down. We hope to keep the positive relations with Valor. It is important to keep friendly relations with smaller/newer clans in the community. We have developed strong working relationships with Pandora. Shout out to Shadows in the chat, Paradox Rising, and Ravenguard. Since allowing more non-leadership members in the community in 2023, we have done more externals this year than we have in the last 7 years, and Aeroton's going to be talking about that in a few minutes. And then finally, we had an amazing community meeting yesterday. Shout out to the Honor Guard who attended and made sure everyone was safe. We had a small incident with GCE as usual, but it was really controlled, and we basically stopped them from doing not a lot. So shout out to the Honor Guard for doing a great job. Alrighty, Cleanus. Forge Team debrief.
Your clan leader is here
Yeah.
to give you a wonderful Forge debrief.
Alrighty, Cleanus. We're on the clock, so let's go.
Yes, sir. Let's talk about what we freaking did this year. This year we've made a whopping total of 17 maps and counting, and this year is not over because we are gonna continue freaking making maps into the break. Future of the Forge team in 2025 is to demolish the original system that's been existent since 2018 and has only seen improvements for that system rather than a new one entirely. Alright, so, okay. I was hoping those would reveal one by one, but that's okay, son. Overall, superintendents will be either department heads or designer overseers, so basically we'll have superintendents be head of their own things in a new year, such as Department of Light and Ambient Scripting, Department of Prefabs and Scripted Weaponry, Department of Terrain and Flora, and Department of Base Architecture and Deco.
Sweet, thank you, Clancy. Yeah, and shout out to the Forge team for an awesome year. And we're going to talk more about the Forge team in the next part of this meeting.
Yep. And one last thing, right? And with the overhauled system, it would be really weird to talk about superintendent overhauls, and Forge team overhauls into 2025 without announcing a new Forge superintendent. So, I'd like to announce a new Forge superintendent. Don't get mad, you're bad.
Congratulations, don't get mad, you're bad for becoming a Forge superintendent. Well deserved. Alrighty, Aerotonic. It's time to talk about the top team and Frontlines team. How are we doing?
Fuck yeah, dude. So let's kick it off. Isan, hit that first one. So about 231 externals took place this year. Super, super excited about how much we're doing externally with S.O.R. Hit it again. We have won over 80% of those externals. So I went back and started looking through logs over this last week, and crazy amount of wins from S.O.R. Keep going, buddy. Between Frontlines and the comp team, 208 trainings over the year plus, and a miraculous 32 members jumping from one rank to the next, and some of those hitting career highs within the comp team and their online rank. And since migrating back to S.O.R., our high tier lineup has seen a 62% increase in our player base from D4 to 1800, and we've won 92% of our high tier 4v4s and 68% of our high tier bigger team events. So fucking super, super huge shout out to all you guys for everything you're doing there. S.O.R. has never seen an external force like this. We started this process about 2 years ago, and it's culminated with all of these wins, all of these great things. So super, super happy with that. And then since the formation of our comp team and Frontlines captains, S.O.R. has seen a even bigger resurgence of respect in external from the external clan community. So shout out to all you guys for that. But last but not least, I couldn't do this without all of you. So I want to shout out real quick Blue Wolf, Regal, Elusive, Oryx, Papa, Badger, Saint, Caboose, Top, Ohm, Void, Funky Fresh Chronic, and even though she's not in the clan anymore, Pop Yule. Without you guys being my comp captains, my assistant captains, none of this could have happened. None of it. I did it for a little bit on my own. It drove me absolutely batshit crazy, and all of you guys stepped in to fucking step up. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. You guys are the true Ventorians.
Thank you, Aerotonic. And again, shout out to the frontline team. You guys are rocking it. But now it's time we move on to Honor Guard debrief. And that is our very own Darth Vader King Remix.
May the captains of the Honor Guard raise their hand. And Isan just bring them on stage because my computer's laggy.
Good evening, Ventorians.
Good evening. So, captains, before I begin, how do you guys feel about this year? Like, how has this year been, in your opinion?
We started off strong. Around mid-year, we had to iron out some kinks, but considering we basically achieved our goal this year, we are ready to go into next year. We've really ironed out the kinks. You know, I feel this year was our first test, so to speak, and we can only go up from here.
Yeah, looking back on the year, we've done a lot of improvement since last year, and the implementation of the Honor Guard since, like for the first time on Halo Infinite. And I'm really hoping that our improvements and our ideas are expanding in the next year. And I think a lot of people are going to be really excited about what we have planned. So.
All right. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, what else can I say, right? The Honor Guard, especially ever since the beginning of the year when we were in creation, it's been a long fucking journey. It's been a lot of fucking work just from the ground up, just from nothing to something, right? It was definitely highly necessary, especially in terms of past conflictions, especially with certain clans on the community, GCE. And so, obviously, we have to ran retribution somehow, you know? But it's not even just that, it's also internally teaching our members how to become greater people than they were yesterday, right? Not just trying to strategically figure out how to defend the High Council, but also becoming the better version of themselves than yesterday. Trying to learn how they could become a fucking Ventorian. And so, what are the goals for next year? Well, obviously, we're going to try to make sure that we improve our strategical operations, right? Especially our formations, especially foreign affairly. We're going to try to do a lot more marketing events, maybe a lot of Honor Guard versus Berserkers, maybe, we'll see. A lot of internal marketing events that will definitely happen. And overall, just try our best to improve the environment of S.O.R, you know? Who knows? The Honor Guard might be there just waiting for you. And so, one last thing is definitely, I appreciate everybody who has been associated with the Honor Guard in some form, way, fashion, etc. This has been a fucking crazy fucking journey. You guys are fucking amazing. And it's not even just the Honor Guard. Every single fucking member here is fucking amazing. This was a fucking great ass year, and I couldn't be more proud. Thank you, Honor Guard, so much, and we're gonna talk a little bit more later. But thank you so fucking much.
Join the Honor Guard.
Thank you, Honor Guard. And yeah, you guys did a great job yesterday. So that was incredible. All right, let's move on to the next part of our meeting, which is 2024 year in review. So we have some things to talk about the year. These should go kind of quick if you're thinking the meeting's lagging a little bit. So anywho, let's dive into it. So in the beginning of the year, we had the UNR S.O.R Vanguard War. We sent a war dog to Vanguard on November 15th, 2023, and then with UNR to declare war. Our retalks lasted over 2 months. On February 23rd, myself, UNR Eisen, and Shepard Lion met in a secret server to discuss terms to mutually end the war. S.O.R lost possession of Total Labs, and UNR regained Outpost. I don't know how to say that, but you get the point. It was clear at that point that S.O.R wasn't ready for war in this new age. However, in the long term, we developed positive relations with Vanguard and become close working partners. Due to our positive relations post-war, many ex-Vanguardians now call S.O.R home. We're so happy they decided to join S.O.R, and we're so happy to announce that we've been able to reclaim Total Labs for S.O.R use once again. Alrighty, next point is Tango is now live publicly, and everybody knows who he is, but I just want to do a major shout out to the man, the legend, Glachimo, who coded over 24,000 lines of code and spent over 700 hours on Tango. Incredible. So thank you so much. Tango has revitalized not only S.O.R, but its time in the greater Halo clan community. Shout out to LOR, Cydonia, and Vanguard for helping us test the bot in its early stages. Their feedback was critical to its success. We are looking for helpers. If you want to help us in our support server and you feel like you know Tango really well, please reach out to myself or Glotchmo. We're looking for helpers to help other clans, set up Tango. And Tango's next steps. So we're going to be taking feedback. We're going to be listening to the feedback. We have a few more plans in development, but really, version 1 is out now. And I just want to show everyone. I just wanted to let everyone know that everyone knows what Spotify Wrapped is or Snapchat Rewind. S.O.R has a Tango Wrapped. So if you head over to Tango community prompt, Tango command prompt, and you go and you do /wrapped, you will get a cool statistic of how your 2024 was. And it's really cool. You can see your most frequent squad mates, how many total events you had this year, how many times you've hosted, some awesome milestones. So head over to Tango command prompt right now and type in wrapped and see what you got. So that's a really cool feature, and that was just added. And this will be available until Sunday, this command. So make sure you do that command now as before it goes away. And this is only available for S.O.R only. So, yeah, really cool stuff. Alrighty, moving on to number 16, top 10 in the Citadel all year. So starting in January, we were placed at number 7. Following in February, we got placed to number 6. And in March, we stayed in 6th place. Then, in May, we stayed in 6th again. But miraculously, in June, we actually got moved to the 3rd place. And the Citadel hasn't done a power ranking since June. So what I think is, we're still top 3. So, huge congratulations.
There's nothing to say we're not. There's nothing to say we're not.
That's right. There hasn't been another vote. So...
As far as I'm concerned, this is definitive.
This is very definitive.
We were in the top 3 and we broke the power scaling.
Yeah, so shout out again to everyone who's helped work on this. I mean, S.O.R is a passion project, and the fact that the community sees us as a top 3 is super important. So, alrighty, 10 maps made by our Forge team this year. We kind of talked about it at our Forge showcase a few days ago, but we're gonna really quickly run through all the maps that got released at Shining Retribution. So Cleanest, FOB Hope, it's a competitive raid / extra map, and it's a brand new S.O.R experience, correct?
Yes, sir. One of the finest.
Yep, it's very good, and I think we're gonna be doing playtests in soon. There's some scripting issues still, but really cool map. This was a map that Don't Get Mad Your Bat made, and it is Fort Greenhorn. It is we are considering it a competitive raid map.
It's a mix. It's a hybrid between casual and competitive. That's the goal.
Gotcha. Okay, that's a slight issue. So it's a casual / competitive map. Claudia, since this map was play tested, right, Clean? Did people like it?
Fort Greenhorn was actually Fort Greenhorn was just played just before the meeting.
Oh, that's right. Okay. What did people think about Claudia's Nest?
Really good, really good. Obviously, there was feedbacks related to ammo. That's probably the biggest feedback. And then minor cover adjustments. Those are the 2 main issues, but those have already been addressed. Caladrius is already released and published on my files. You can launch it up right now. It don't matter the rank, or if you're not in the clan at all, you can check it out right now. That one's ready to go. Firing on all cylinders.
On the stage still. Saying, get out of it.
What? Oh, Saint's on the stage
Saint's
still.
still on the
Get out of here,
stage.
Saint.
He's been on the stage the entire time.
The next map we have is Fort Noctis, which I haven't seen. And when I went on the map today, I was like, this is so cool.
Fort Noctis is a map that was playtested a long time ago and kind of reserved and held for a more bigger and grandiose event, which is the Fort Showcase. People have played it before, I believe. We've had one playtest, and it did pretty good.
Sweet,
Shut up,
thank
Poppy.
you. This is Interpeak Outpost.
This one's interesting. This one's been playtested also. And there was quite a few improvements that D-Solo Monster had to do. But with we didn't get time to talk about this at the Forge Showcase. I have to say it now, right? Because we had such little time. Not only did D-Solo improve this, exfil has been added to Interpeak Outpost, and it is really nice.
I also love the Elite Shangili statues. I think they're incredible. So, awesome. All right, next map is
My favorite
Operation
map.
Peninsula.
This one's really cool. Obviously you don't see it in the slides. It doesn't do it entirely justice, but Peninsula is a new operation experience. It's really cool. This map features a script that you can gather, and you can do an instant revive for the whole team. So it's a full team recovery if you're last player alive. Not to mention that we do have an operations game mode update to make it more fast paced and also lengthy if need be. Yeah, when you revive your full team, blue green aurora will appear above you. You see the blue green auroras in the This is Ventos Prime video. But yeah, you can cause a blue green aurora, which will cover the map, and it's pretty cool when you revive your team. Let me just say it's a light show.
Sweet, awesome. All right, Port Seabreeze. This is a casual raid map, and it's a returning Halo 5 map from the old days.
Port Seabreeze voted to be remastered with 72 votes last Shining Retribution. 72 people voted for it to come back.
Yeah.
So yeah, we made it come back, and we made it a little bit more easier to get into the base with more jump ups than just the front door, because this was a Halo 5 map, so we know how those play.
And this just in, we did mod a Mantis in, so there's a Mantis. I'm kidding.
Yep.
Firebase Thea version 2.0 got a full, beautiful remake. It's no longer dark. It's now sunny, and it looks great.
So the interesting thing is, right, about the trailer and this little slide here is actually the map looks better on foot than it does from above. Like the crystals still do the map justice. When you're down below, the lights still offer that same effect as it does nighttime. It's just, we're high up in the slides and trailer, but the map looks really big. It's really massive, but it's actually not anymore. The field has been shortened by 20-second run. Right, that's pretty crazy. Around 20 seconds. And also we've added new attacking paths. The spawn's bigger. The base looks big, but it's the same size of Outpost Troy, just to give it a rough comparison.
Sweet.
The size of Outpost Troy.
Oh, and everyone's favorite and missed map is Total Labs is coming back to S.O.R, and it's going to get a little bit of a fresh update.
So, funny thing, I remember everyone asking me when Vanguard unfortunately shut down, do we have Total Labs? And I immediately said, stone fucking face, said, no, it's actually destroyed. I launched it up when they gave it to us. It was all taken apart. But I booted up an older version of it in the version history, and it was there still. So I just lied my tits off.
Yeah, so that map will be returning. And finally, a lot of people have been asking and begging, Cleanus, please bring back our old recruitment map. And we are excited to bring it back in full beauty. This map, this shot right here does not do it justice. This thing has gotten the best remake ever. Like, new canvas, right, Cleanus? From the ground up.
We started with fucking 0 percent. Like, we didn't go on the old map. Everyone knows the story of the old map. And I was just like, you know what? I'm taking no fucking chances. I'm not going to try and spend hours fixing a map that it will never be fixed again. It's too old of a file. So we decided to restart. There's a lot to talk about this for this map. There's a lot of work. This is one of the maps in the bundle that every forger worked on. Every single one. This is a big project. The map is smaller. So you don't have to run as far, but it doesn't feel small. Like, it's kind of weird. When you go onto it, it just feels exactly the same, but it is smaller. It's been reworked. all the structure. There's no clipping on this map. The other map had clipping. It's a lot more beautiful. The lighting's better. The rooms look really nice with bedrock and fancy texturing.
And
The
lighting.
meeting rooms look really good.
It's
Digmup did a great job. There's skylights in multiple areas rather than just the main room. The classic emblem center windows there. It's all there, complete. You're not in a squashed little button room. I can't talk enough about this map. The castle you see in the middle, when you walk up those center stairs, is the new pathway to button room. And when you walk up those steps, right there is a memorial that will be forever cemented there for Dark Lord JJ. A proper frame was made for the message put on installation 06 saying, Dark Lord JJ, burn bright, burn blue, we love you forever.
Yeah, this map took a ton of work and love, so we're so excited to have it back. And that kind of concludes our 10 maps for Shining Retribution. So, but yeah, a ton of stuff. So we'll be testing that out.
Crazy. We've been on Infinite long enough to have our first recruitment map remade. That's crazy.
I don't wanna try and edge people with an Easter egg on that map. There is 2 Easter eggs, a big one and a small one, and I'm just gonna tell everyone the small one immediately. You guys are allowed to do this whenever you want on the recruitment map. You can pick up flowers anywhere and place them at the memorial if you want to. Every time you launch the map.
Wow. Thank you, Rick Cleans. That's incredible.
Any Easter eggs?
You said what Easter egg?
I said a small one.
Okay. Let's move on. So in 2024, we elected 1 new council member, which is took over 6 months to approve him, but it was Nico Neeks from Blue Legion finally became a council member. He's been a part of S.O.R for 2 years and was credited on being a huge part of the Pretoria merge in 2023. Nico, anything you want to quickly say about becoming a member of council? Are you enjoying it so far?
It's been quite the experience. Just putting a lot of time and work in to provide a good experience for the members. It's been a true honor, honestly. But I have been here longer than 2 years.
Okay, my bad. Slide's wrong.
I've been here almost 4.
All right, well, another thing that happened in 2024 is that we started the Honor Guard, and the Honor Guard's been through a whole thing. So, Remix, very quickly, let's go over it.
Yep. So we started basically last Shining Retribution. In about 2 days, it will actually be our birthday. And Isan, you could space out all these if you want. We've had a few operations throughout the year. For example, Operation Silver Bullet, which was our first ever foreign meeting that we had to defend the High Council in. Operation Endless Retribution on March 9th, when the Honor Guard fails for the first time. And so that was a very eventful. April 7th, our first ever first degree ceremony, which later on we got rid of the degrees, but besides the point, basically our first ever ceremony within the Honor Guard, and really cool stuff there. And then in the next slide, Isan, go ahead. On June 2nd, we had Project Reformation, basically trying to gain. Hold on. Project Reformation was announced back in the Honor Guard to Operation. Gotcha. Basically, there was a time where the Honor Guard had to operationally stand. We were at a bland time at the moment, and it was before summer. And so we had to basically make sure we put things into gear. And then a lot more events basically happened throughout the year. And at the very end, we had something called Divide and Conquer, especially trying to spread positivity throughout the year as well. So it's not just operations, it's not just events, it's just also the Honor Guard is to stabilize our environment to make sure our environment S.O.R is there. Go ahead and get to the next slide. And then we also had August 25th, which Project Reformation had its biggest update, which was removing our degree system and basically putting in a chain of command. Shout out to Aerotonic having the captain and assistant captain system that we took note of. And so we were like, all right, we're going to go ahead and implement that. September 3rd, we had Honor Guard trainings transform into 2 days instead of 1. So that way they gain more training throughout the year. September 3rd, we did something called Operation Nightmare, which basically we had 100 rounds of Sparrow's Nest, and that was kind of fucking insane. That was a really, really fucking stressful week, but definitely really, really fun, and we earned Supreme Ventorian Knight. And then from October to December, in summary, we started preparing after that for Shining Retribution. And obviously, yesterday we had the results. In my personal opinion, I think we did fucking amazing. I think not just 2 people dying was the consequence, but also a lot of people understanding how fucking organized we were this time around, how fucking how powerful our strength was there. A lot of people on stream were like, "Holy fucking shit! Like this looks fucking crazy." Like we showed off what fucking S.O.R was, right? And that was sort of the goal, right? Is to gain and reign retribution at the very end. And so we will continue the reign retribution next year, hopefully with the Honor Guard, and hopefully gain a lot new members internally. And so that was really really cool. One thing that we do, especially within our internal creed at the very end, we always tell the members in the council we trust, we are strong, we are one, we are the Honor Guard, and we shall reign retribution. This is something that not just symbolizes within the Honor Guard, but in S.O.R as a whole. Remember, guys, that we are one clan. We're somebody that we all try to strive to help each other, to fight for one another, and to hopefully defend Pentos Prime one day against foreign adversaries. And so I like to shout out the Honor Guard. I like to shout out all the fucking captains that have been involved. I like to shout out every single member that has joined, every single member that has left, every single member that has worked with us along the way. And so you guys are the fucking best. This has been one fucking experience. It reminds me of my fire team days back in Cataclysm. And so it's fucking amazing. So fucking, I love you guys. I can't stress it enough. And yeah, that's the Honor Guard.
Thank you, Remix. Aerotonic, number 20.
Military strength test. Yes. So we held one of those last year, and I am happy to announce it was our biggest military strength test to date. 96 members of S.O.R showed up in force, and that was a total of 8 filled lobbies at one time, all 24 members playing all at once. And you can see in this video here, Isan grabbed this, all of the VCs completely filled up with S.O.R members. Guys, if we go to war, S.O.R can fill 8 24-man lobbies at one time. Believe me, that'll be in the next ROE negotiations. But huge shout out to all you guys for showing up to that. And got to show some love for all the FTLs and 2ICs that made sure their members were available, got them involved, and got them in this military strength test. I appreciate you guys so much.
So, Remix, or not Remix, Arrow, I have to ask. So,
yes.
If we negotiate it, do they lose the lobbies they can't fill so we get war score for that?
Hell yeah, bro!
Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah! Shit!
Okay.
Dude, that's 8 lobbies? Wait. If we split that, guys, that is 16 lobbies at one time that S.O.R is able to fill in a war scenario. That's a lot of lobbies.
That's crazy. Alrighty. Let's move on to the meat of the meeting, which is points 21 to 31, which is 2025 goals in a year ahead. This is a lot. This is the meat.
Oh, fuck.
This is the meat of the meeting, what we've been really working on. We've cooked it. I think it's meat. I think we cooked it medium. So let's
Medium
dive
rare.
in first with something that's coming fresh as soon as we get back, and that is the battle for Ventos Prime. That should say Prime. I don't know why it doesn't, but Nico, this is your topic.
Hello, everybody. Esau, you can click it one more time. If you want, I'm not going to read the whole bulk of the thing. I kind of put that there if you guys want to read it while I'm explaining it. But what we're going to be doing over break, also ignore the map. The map's supposed to have green in it. We didn't get to finish it in time, but we're still working on this. But once we're back from break, approximately, or I would say around 2 weeks after we're back from break, because we're going to be purging, we are going to be hosting the Battle for Ventos Prime. It's going to be basically a 3-way practice war where the FTLs and Legion Commander of each respective group are going to be able to have 25 tiles of preset events, and they're going to be able to plug and place each event wherever they would like in their respected tiles. So it's a little bit of a strategic event also for the leadership to put what their strong suits for their fire teams and Legion in smart positions for themselves. And then also how it's going to work is it's going to be tier based. It's going to be a rotation tier. So if you do your first event and you attack, let's say blue attacks a green tile with a high tier event, they select that tier. It will be 3 points for the tier. And then also, depending on which event it is for the tile, let's say it's a raid, that's another 3 points. If they successfully attack that tile, they will take it and get 6 points. If they do not attack the tile, they won't gain any points. If you successfully defend a tile, you get a certain amount of points for it. The whole point system is going to be fully worked out. And the 3 capital points are actually going to be the exfils. So there's not going to be any exfil events in the actual other tiles, but the main capital point will be an exfil. So if someone does get to a capital point and successfully, it gets to that point and then wins their exfil, they will fully eliminate that side of the board. I'm not 100% sure yet how long this is going to be. It might be like a 3-month thing. It might be 2 months. It might be longer than that. It might be like a pretty long event. But if nothing's seized by the end of the time, then it will be point based. Whoever has the most points will win. So yeah, we're going to be working over it, working to complete it during break, especially. That's what I'm doing. And shout out to Walker and Taishi, who have been helping me a lot with this. So yeah, we're looking forward to doing this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a little different from our normal fire team competitions and fire team missions, which we will probably be doing closer toward the end of the year next year also. But yeah, this is going to be like the first big thing back from break. So yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to it, Nico. Thank you very much. All right, number 23, pivot towards the community standard. So S.O.R. over the last year has been making strides to change the flow to be more community centric. This doesn't mean S.O.R. will stop experimenting. It's the only way we get to make new experiences and stay modern. We're always encouraging members to try new things. If it's something small, or if it's something unique that you don't see in a raid. Like for example, Fort Greenhorn has zip lines. You know what I mean? So that's not community centric, but we think it's fun, so we're going to add it to our map. New year, new ROE with community standards and map design in mind. Clarence, do you want to touch on this just a tiny bit?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's gonna be sensational items in these things, and by sensational, right? Like, I will make intentional community standard changes, right, to see the sensation around it, and people think, they're talking to me and I'm playing dumb. What are you talking about? This is totally normal, right? And they're like, Cletus, that's not supposed to be kills to the side of raid. That's just Slayer. Yeah, I mean, we'll always try and push the boundaries and see what works, what doesn't. Because if everyone just does the standard, then there will be no way to find something new that could be the new standard. You know what I mean? We gotta actually try and lead the charge to be modern. This is why we do this, especially for ROE and map design. Sorry, Yusan, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Speaking about being modern, I did state this at a community meeting yesterday, but it's time that we evolve our comp and competitive team, and that is with a new program called the Spectres program. So Aerotonic, this is a big change. This is something huge. So Aero, I'll let you take it away.
The Spectres. So guys, everybody knows Valor has their arcs, Enigma has their nightmares, S.O.R. will have the Spectres. So, what are the Spectres? The Spectres are going to be S.O.R.'s best of the best for bigger team events. These members are going to go through a class. They're going to get evaluated, and they're going to have to participate throughout the entire process. And what that's going to entail is going to be externals, internals, H trainings with VOD reviews, communication exercises, external and internal map skills and callouts. All of that is going to come to S.O.R. in the form of the Spectres. And these are just weekly requirements, right? So let's talk about who's going to be in charge of this bad thing, right? So Isan, go give me some. There you go. The Spectre program will be open to all S.O.R. Ventorians who are D2 and higher to start, right? To gain access to the class, you'll need to apply. There'll be a Google form opening soon, and the first class is starting next month. So you'll be evaluated, and you will only graduate if you complete all the requirements and you get approval from either the assistant director and myself, the director. So with that said, I am pleased to announce that Elusive Fears shall be the Spectre Commander and Assistant Director of the Spectre program. He is not here yet, not here today. He's out drinking for a bachelor party. But give Elusive some love in the chat, guys. He's going to be in charge of the entire training program, the scheduling, adding new positions. We're going to add some leadership positions, coaching positions. All that shit are going to be within the Spectre program. So be looking forward to that. It has its own server and it has its own uniform. So if you guys want to get involved, make sure you fill out that application process. Elusive and I are going to be picking the first 16 S.O.R. Ventorians that are going to go through the class, and then we'll start picking coaches and new leadership positions from there. But this is going to be S.O.R.'s answer to the ARCs and to the Nightmares. So I appreciate all you guys that have been working on this with me. Shout out to Nico and Elusive. He built the entire server, and Nico started it. So everything is built out, ready to go. January 1st, guys, Spectres.
Yeah, that's a huge announcement, and we're so excited to see how that works. So, thank you, and shout out to all the comp people that's helped. You know, Regal and Elusive, and anybody who's assisted the us in developing the Spectres. So, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Alrighty, number 25, new recruitment video in 2025. So, we wanted to have a recruitment video for Shining Retribution. However, I think one of the we run into by the time we get to mid-November, we start cutting things from Shining. So the recruitment video we're going to be projecting to be coming out at the end of Q1 2025 or early Q2. So that's either that's like March, April, May timeline. So that's our projection for a new recruitment video. And I don't know if TCG wants to come up really quick, TCG, but we're also going to be working on a machinima directed by TCG. We're going to be devoting resources to it. TCG, very high level. Let's not dive into the details of this yet. But the aim is to have it be ready for next Shining Retribution, which is Shining Retribution 5. So, TCG.
Hello, everyone. As you know, I'm Mr. Not TCG. And yeah, we're working on a machinima. We are getting ready to start production in on New Year's weekend or somewhere around there. So we already have the maps done, we already have the scripts done and all that type of stuff. Now all we just need to do is just have, voice actors and all that type of stuff. So, Ethan, if you want to put it inside the meeting room, we do have a link to a sign up for voice acting.
Yes, I don't have the link on me, but we can't. If you are interested in being part of the machinima, message TCG, DM him, please, and he will get you that information. But yeah, so this is going to be something we're hopefully going to be able to work on all year and have something really polished by Shining Retribution next year. So thank you, TCG. Appreciate you and looking forward to seeing how that goes out. But finally, it's time for Project Slim Shady with King Remix.
All right. Let us start from the beginning. So, long story short, probably ever since the beginning of the Honor Guard, and yes, this is a little bit Honor Guard related. So, ever since the beginning of its blueprint back in 2022 of the middle of the year, basically when I talked to the council, we were like, okay, we need a uniform. We need something great. Okay? We need something perfect. We need something amazing. This is what the council wanted. And I was like, you know what? It has my stamp of approval. It's feasible. It's great. Let's do it. And so, with the photo that you saw, Isan, you're going too fast. With the photo that you saw, basically is our current uniform. But definitely later on within the year, And even early within the year, within the Honor Guard internally. So before anybody even said anything, and I think it was Oritz actually, shout out to Oritz, literally internally, we were like, we might want something different, right? Oh, it looks like a fishbowl. This looks so fucking dumb. The colors look awful. It looks shitty. Like, just fucking, it looks awful, right? I think it looks great, but some people think it looks bad. Go ahead and get to the next slide, and you can play it. So, probably around the middle of the year last year, we started something called Project Slim Shady. This was a project internally within the Honor Guard. Every other meeting, we would talk about it. And we wanted to create a uniform that looked fucking badass. Something that people can get, but also something that you would want to wear. And this is something that we saw like, hey, we want to make this fucking amazing. We want the Honor Guard uniform to be fucking amazing. And so, this is what your Honor Guard uniform is for next year. The current one that everybody wears right now, that is the Mark 1. So technically, people can still wear it, but this is our Mark 2 now. Our Mark 2 is Mark IV, and it's fucking amazing. It definitely the Cloak of Honor coating. When it came out, we were like, holy shit, this shit needs to come out. It was gonna be what was that pure white coating? I completely forgot what it was now. But it was gonna be that coating. This uniform resembles what the Honor Guard was back in 2018. It's pure white. It has a red visor. There's a lot of tradition to it. There's a lot of symbolism to it. We wanted to make this shit fucking unique. We wanted to make it stand out. We wanted to make it original, but also honoring what was before us. Obviously, Clanus was the direction leader of the Honor Guard back in 2018, and so we wanted to make that shit fucking amazing. And so this is what we have. And Isan, you can go to the next one if you want. We had a few other blueprints in mind. These 3 cores could have potentially been the next Honor Guard uniform. Look at this shit. So we got Mirage, we got Rashasha. It's fucking crazy. We went really, really into depth on this, about 6 to 8 months. It was fucking amazing. This was probably one of the longest projects I've ever worked on, and definitely the hype was there. And so this is the official Honor Guard uniform for next year. I have not released it yet, but there's also going to be emoji within the server that you can use with that same Honor Guard uniform. But yeah, that's what Project Slim Shady is. And so this is my opportunity to tell you guys, if you want to join the Honor Guard, especially if it's based on the uniform, this is your opportunity. Applications will actually be open for next year. And you guys will be in that uniform and that sort of thing. And so, yeah, that's your welcome, Honor Guard, and that is Project Slim Shady.
Alrighty, going to thank you, Project Slim Shady. Super excited. Picture of the month, Nico remix.
It's yeah, okay. So before we begin, I want to make sure that everybody kind of understands what's happening. So picture in the month was kind of a little bit left and right throughout the year. There would be some times that we would miss every single month. There were some times where it was just kind of confusing on who picked the months, yada yada. I like to shout out Nico Neats because he was one of these people that definitely said like, hey, this needs to be executed more. This needs to be something that needs to highly be executed. Disappointingly, the council, especially us, don't have that much time, especially with our jurisdictions, what we do IRL, that sort of thing. So it is my pleasure to announce that I will be handing over the keys to Nico Neats to determine the picture of the month for each month of next year. Definitely, he's well deserved it. And next year, not just picture of the month, but the media team, we're definitely going to try our best to exceed your expectations, more or less. So definitely, that is something to recognize. But there is one thing that we got to do, though. You want to go ahead and continue? We got to go ahead and announce some picture of the months. There's still some open slots left. We haven't completed the whole year yet. And so let us go ahead and begin. Who's going to win for the next few months? And so Isan, go ahead and get to the next slide. So let's go ahead and reminisce back. Shout out to Glachimo for winning the month of January. This was his photo. Go ahead and go nuts. February, I can't remember who the fuck this guy is. Can someone tell me? Who was this guy? Awesome, Zenzi. Yeah. And then Mike, he won the month of March. Really fucking cool. And April, Crush Club won April. Now, this is when we're going to get into some new content. This is our new winner for the month of May. Definitely fucking amazing. Shout out to Crush Club with back-to-back winners. Poppy, shout out to you. This was a fucking blue image that we all know and love. Holy fucking shit. And we still want to award you it. Spartan Lord, how the fuck did you make a mantis in this game? This is fucking an amazing photo.
That's a whole lot more than a mantis, buddy. Goddamn.
It's a lot more than a fucking mantis. And so this is definitely a legendary photo.
Can you make a mantis but with meth? Spartan Lord? Yes.
Crush Club again?
I fucking love this one, dude.
Holy fucking shit. This is so detailed.
The aura coming out of this goddamn image is crazy.
And then we got September, which this is it's so clean. Facility Paradigm is just so clean. Like you can't be wrong with the Facility Paradigm. And this is when Chariot Shark kind of goes on a roll here. Don't get mad with a fucking legendary blue photo with this little sort of background going in here. Very fucking amazing. And then Chariot Shark again with a Ragnarok representation with all the lava. Like I said, this is fucking goated. Fucking amazing. And last but not least, the month of December. Obviously, this tank is fucking shooting paradise. Holy fucking shit. And so, all I like to say is congratulations to all those members. You guys, at the end of the day, until the break ends, will be receiving Pitcher of the Month. So you're going to have 8 people having Pitcher of the Month this month. So, congratulations. You guys are fucking amazing. Y'all deserve it. And we have finished now 2024 Pitcher of the Month. So, like I said, congratulations. You guys are fucking amazing.
Sweet. Thank you, Remix. So before we end off the future stuff here, we just wanted to say a quick thing about a commitment to continue modernizing S.O.R. I don't know why that's. Oh, there we go. And wow, staying true of who we are. A trick of being a clan like S.O.R. We have to continue providing new content, but staying true to who we are as an organization, and that's tricky. And with a lot of the things we just discussed, we want to make sure that the casuals and the competitive people know that we are still going to be working for you guys to make sure you're enjoying your Halo Clan experience here in S.O.R. And we just wanted to have a quick note, but next we have an announcement that Arrow would like to make. So, Arrow, I'll let you have the floor.
Yeah. So, guys, I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for making S.O.R. what it's been. I've done a lot in this clan, and you guys have always been part of my life since I've joined, and you guys have always been an influence, whether good or bad. Skeletons, my Amish brother. But with that said, I wanted to kind of bring you guys in on a little bit of information. Some of you guys know, some of you guys don't. Over the last 8 months, I have been battling cancer, and everything that we have done and everything that you guys have done for me has been super exciting. And I appreciate you guys more than you guys know. So with that said, I contemplated my retirement from S.O.R. With that, it's not my time. I am going to continue fighting, and I'm going to continue fighting to make S.O.R. the best clan that it could possibly be externally. And I can't do that without all you guys. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys, and looking forward to next year.
Thank you, Arrow. We all stand beside you when it comes to your battle, and you've transformed S.O.R. in an amazing way, and everyone loves you, as we can see the spams of your face in the chat. So thank you, Arrow. Can we give some love for Arrow in the chat? Everyone, let's jump in the chat. Let's show some love to him. I don't know if that means like spamming his face.
This is what I call a military strength test. Everybody fucking show love right now.
Love you guys. I fucking love you guys, man. This is what I'm talking about, dude. The support.
That's the military
I love
strength
all of
test.
you.
How many times can we spam something in Discord? So, alrighty.
Aerotonic is the Anakin of the story, with minus killing all the children.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that, bro. If it cured cancer, I'd do it.
Oh my god!
If it would cure cancer, I would do it. No way.
Alrighty, so we're almost at the end of the meeting, but we do have some more things to talk about. 31 to 49, awards, analytics, and aspirations. Oh, I don't know why this is new updates. That should not say that. Alrighty, Supreme Ventorian of the Year.
Alright.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
This is one big text thing. Remix.
Well, my computer was live. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. And first off, before you click, and I kind of remember what's about to happen. Shout out to a member by the name of Saint Panthera. Yes, you're still Saint Panther to me. He is fucking amazing. Halfway throughout the year, when some shit kind of hit the fan in my personal life, I was kind of in emergency mode in terms of this role specifically, because this role was one of those roles where you have to count every single month, and you have to, for a few hours, say, all right, this person, he had like 10,000 wins for the month of July, and literally it would take you hours. And basically, St. Panther was like, hey, I got you, brother. I'll fucking take this. And so, shout out to him. There's a few things definitely that we want to make sure we shout out as well. And this is all the information on screen that you guys can see. We had a lot of fucking members tied at 30 this year in terms of 30 wins. In 5th place, tied, is Etso and Voidblade with about 43 wins. And so that's fucking amazing. So congratulations to both of you guys. Chuckleberry with 47 wins. Fucking amazing. And shout out to 2 members, Corn King and Digamub. You guys are fucking rock stars, okay? These guys should be top 3 whenever you try to pick them in a raid. They are fucking raiders, okay? Corn King came in 2nd place with 64, while Don't Get Mad became 1st with 67. And so, first off, I'd like to congratulate Don't Get Mad, becoming Supreme Raider of the Year. Corn King, there's always next year. You fucking got it, man. You fucking got it. Use this as motivation. But this was an awesome year, and you guys were, like I said, you guys were fucking rock stars. So, good job, and oh my god, Krusty put the...
Who did this? Who did this to our slideshow? Who did these transitions?
Yeah, wait, no, who's touched the... Wait, what's happened to the slideshow, guys?
And we're going to Recruiter of the Year now. Congratulations, Stigma.
Jesus Christ. I leave you guys for 5
Dude,
minutes.
I had more. I
do
don't
the
know where they...
music.
I mean, I feel like there were more, but just disappeared.
If this text comes in there and it bounces into frame, I will lose myself. I will lose myself, okay? Do you understand what will happen?
Alright, so...
This is the end of the year meeting, and I told you to be professional. This is not the start of professional right here.
I was wondering what his meeting points were, but his meeting points are the edits.
Hey, you guys get ready.
Alright,
Okay,
so
Jesus,
number 33, Recruiter of the Year. Let's go.
Oh, I thought it was going to bounce.
Okay, that's a nice
2020, yeah, it's normal. It's normal. So you relax. Those were the only edits. We can get back to normality. So 2024 is an insane year for growth. We've skyrocketed in members and activity. You can just sort of keep going, Ethan, as I'm speaking. Thank you very much to LSA Badger and Digmub, or Don't Get Mad You're Bad, for helping with the recruitment rush earlier a couple months ago. That was really good. Huge shout. And yeah, everyone was sort of pitching in. It was an absolute nightmare tallying Recruiter of the Year for me and the RS team and the RMs, because so many of you guys have been recruiting. Honestly, I love to see it, but god damn it was a painful tally. So thank you for everyone who did. That'll be the code word he's on. There we go. So these are the top recruiters for each fire team. So in Ragnarok, we have Zombie Mages, Dark Jedi, and Chariot. You guys did really good. In Blue Legion, we have Saint, Envious, Trench Tycho, or Winters, Digmub, and Corn King. These are all of the members who had over 100 total recruitments. And in Contingent, we have Miss Buck, Wild, Metal and Madness, Glotchimo, and Known Nacho. Now,
What is this?
now imagine you hear the that noise of the grindstone going slow. That was going in my mind.
No way, bro. What the fuck?
So, Recruiter of the Year. You can press it easy. There we go. It was a really close call between Don't Get Mad and Chariot. Both people had in the high hundreds of recruitments, and both of them had over 30 new actual members recruited and integrated into the clan. But with 201 total recruitments and 40 total recruits in the 2024 Recruiter of the Year is, drumroll, oh, why'd you skip it? Let
Sorry,
it
I didn't know it was gonna do
yeah,
that.
Digbo, don't get mad.
It slid in. It slid in.
It slid
in. We love him, Digmob. You went absolutely fucking crazy. It was a little bit spoiled because obviously he was helping do Blue, and when he had his own name, so he sort of already knew he had a really good shot at winning it. But nonetheless, you did fucking amazing. I genuinely could not ask for a better RM. And the fact that you've been able to put in so much work whilst fostering Blue as a fire team leader is just extraordinary. I appreciate you as a RM, as a member, and as a friend in general, dude. So you're a fucking awesome. Chariot, you did insane as well. Don't feel bad. And anyone who saw their name on that list earlier, you guys are the bread and butter, the bones of S.O.R. Thank you for doing what you do. And yeah, it's all from me.
Don't go to the nut slide. Do not get to the nut slide because I think it's going to do that same thing again.
Also, Envious. Oh no, go back! Fuck. That photo was taken in the raid earlier today, Digmob, because it was on the new map. I was trying to get a good angle of you looking at the base, but I couldn't get it to line up. But that was on the map earlier today.
That's a pretty good photo, actually.
All right.
That's actually pretty good.
Why does it look like an arcane sentinel beam? Sorry.
So, Pitcher of the Year. Pitcher of the Year. Everybody go ahead and put your guesses down. Who do you think won Pitcher of the Year? So all of those photos that we saw about a few slides ago, who do you think won Pitcher of the Year? Pitcher of the Year definitely is a really, really crazy role.
I think it was Idol.
A lot of photos taken throughout the year, uploaded, shared with a lot of members reacting. The council this year voted, and we definitely had a really close call. Oh, thank God it's doing this. I'd like to congratulations to Crush Club on winning Pitcher of the Year with a volume of 6 votes. And it was really, really fucking close. Really fucking close. And it's not listed here, but can you guess who was in second place?
Oh, let me take a guess, Remix. Was it?
Let me take a wild
Don't
guess.
Get Mad, You're Back?
It was absolutely Don't Get Mad with the fucking star photo.
Oh, wow.
I would like to mention now that we have the Picture of the Year here.
It could have been.
Brush Tread Disruptive is not green. I would like to bring that to everyone's attention.
Guys, it just looks so green.
Alrighty, let's move on to the next point. Alrighty.
He could have been a freeway winner. I'm sorry, Dig'em Up, but Crush Club, congratulations. This photo is fucking amazing. And shout out to everybody who uploaded photos and claimed pictures. The council really wants to see pictures next year, especially quality ones. Upload as many photos as possible.
Remix is clapping.
Every single fucking event. Upload photos. We need photos.
All of you fucking haters in the chat hating on fucking Bush Trev, I'm gonna put it here at Shining Retribution once and for all. If it won Picture of the Month and Picture of the Year, it's green. Now fuck all of you.
I voted for it because it looked
Okay.
I only now realize it's green.
Let's move on. So we actually have this is one of the redacted points, and hopefully the name doesn't get revealed instantly. I'm hoping council didn't screw with it. Admiral. Ooh.
Yeah. Admiral. Wait. Council, have we ever had an admiral?
We have.
We've
We've had
had
5.
We've had 2.
two.
Oh,
Oh?
2.
Five.
My bad, 2.
Five.
We've had 2.
No,
Two?
no, we've had 2 actual admirals.
Two.
In S.O.R's
Two
history.
actual admirals.
S.O.R.
Like, the
Kahoot.
other ones were
That's
just
crazy.
for memes.
Who were the 2 admirals in S.O.R. history? If you played Kahoot the other day.
Who knows? But Arrow, continue.
Oh,
Hey.
okay.
All right. So unfortunately, Meta's not able to speak right now. He is locked up in customs trying to go on a hunting trip down in Mexico. So I'm going to speak for him as he sent this to me. I am sorry I cannot speak at the moment. I'm currently stuck in customs, unable to talk on the phone. However, I wanted to let this member know that they have been an exemplary member of S.O.R. Your attention to detail is excellent, and I have appreciated getting to know you more as well. With that being said, I am happy to announce that Saint Panthera will be promoted to Admiral of Blue. You have worked hard and deserve this prestigious honor. Love, Meta. Congratulations, Saint.
Yes, Admiral.
Wait, hang on. He said Saint Panthera.
Okay, it's then. Hey, that guy in the chat was Saint Alvin. We're not talking about you. We're talking about Saint.
We're not talking about you,
the Saint Panthera.
Give it up to Saint Panthera.
Yeah, the Saint Panthera.
Name change. Name change.
Name change.
No, name change. Name change.
But no, congratulations, Saint. This is you are one of 3 individuals in our organization who has ever achieved the rank of Admiral. It's more rare than Council. There's been more Council ranks than Admiral, which is crazy. So congratulations, Saint. You deserved it. So, oh Jesus, don't do that to me. Hold on, let's just go back. Okay. Now it's time to get into our Ventorian Primes. So what is a Ventorian Prime? This is given to members who have shown the highest level of dedication, commitment, and service to S.O.R. Only is handed out at the end of the year council meeting, and if you're paying any attention, this is the end of the year council meeting. So we usually, how we do this is we start with the newest member, and we go all the way to the top, the cleanest. So first to award their Ventorian Prime, it is going to be Nico. So Nico, take it away. Who is your Ventorian Prime recipient?
Hello, everybody. All right. Well, I kind of lied to everyone at Blue that I told that it wasn't a Blue member. It actually is a Blue member. Surprise, surprise. You probably knew that. I didn't really write anything down because I kind of wanted to just do this from the heart and like off the top of my head. This person, I trust very, very much. I spent a lot of time with this person. This member has been just a completely outstanding member and quite an underdog, honestly, going throughout his time here in S.O.R. He's been innovative. He's been highly successful, and I couldn't, give this medal to someone else. This is the perfect person for me to give it to. I honestly am so happy to have him also take my reins when I left. I put a lot of time into Blue, and to pass the baton off was definitely very, very, very easy with having this person there. So, without further ado, you probably guessed it. It's Blue Wolf. Congratulations, man. You earned it. I love you, dude. Thank you for everything. And yeah.
Sweet. Congratulations, Blue Wolf. Now, Aerotonic.
Yeah, so this member I consider a friend. He has shown a complete commitment to S.O.R. He's always gone above and beyond. He's been a friend to many of us. He will sit down and talk with you and get to know you. He has shown that even though when he's kicked and down, he gets back up and he just keeps going. So I have to love him for that. I also have to love him for his financial support that he has given to S.O.R. and to this Shining Retribution to make this a huge success for all of our members. And we couldn't have done it without him. Needless to say, our pocketbooks are definitely a little fuller thanks to him. But this member has always been there for everybody, and he does an amazing job no matter what position you put him in. My Ventorian Prime, LSA Badger. Thank you, Badger.
Thank you, Badger. Alrighty. Next up the totem pole is King Remix.
Who do you guys think I should pick?
The next person to say King Remix is a cutie pie in chat.
This person is extraordinary. This person is fucking amazing, in my opinion. This person is influential. This person has put so many hours into S.O.R. This person, he is very, very unique. He is somebody that you can easily recognize in events. This person, I think, is a really underrated captain in a raid. This person, he has put so much time into S.O.R that he's made media for S.O.R. This person, he has put so much time into S.O.R, he has made so much content, so much raids, so much graphics. Holy shit, this is fucking amazing. The council has recognized what you've done. I've recognized what you've done. This is somebody that I wanted to just see for myself who he is. I never, and I wish I can talk to you more. I definitely wanted to pick somebody that I wasn't really too close to actually show some sort of appreciation to you. And so my Victorian Prime this year is TZG. TZG, congratulations. You well deserve it. You're fucking amazing. You're the fucking GOAT. And I want you to make sure that you strive excellence next year. You're fucking amazing. Continue.
Yes, major shout out to TZG. He was a huge help for us for Shining Retribution. So congratulations, TZG, on the Victorian Prime. Krusty.
Yeah, we love you, TZG.
It's your turn.
Oh, is it me? Sorry, son. Sorry, I was having audio issues.
It's your turn, buddy.
Alrighty. Well, this guy joined S.O.R, I think, this year, even. But honestly, they've been so impactful. They took on the role of an RS pretty early on, and have climbed the way up to recruitment manager. They've redefined what it means to be an RS, and honestly, I can't thank them anymore. It's not rare to see somebody rise through the ranks that quickly, but to make such an undeniable mark on S.O.R in the short time they've been here is they embody the very spirit of what it means to be Venturian, and with that, it's with great honor and respect that I present my Venturian Prime to Envious. I love you, buddy. Honestly, thank you very much for all the hard work you put in. It's not unnoticed. Just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, even right now with this meeting, you're charting up spreadsheets for me for the new year. So I really appreciate it. Thank you, man. And yeah, I love you, dog. Keep up the good shit.
Thank you. Yeah, shout out to you, man. Keep up the great work. And yeah. Alrighty, Arrow, do you or Meta? I think Arrow, you're going to take Meta's Victorian Prime speech as well.
I don't have anything written up for his from Meta yet. Again, guys, sorry, he's stuck in customs. But I will tell you that Meta did say that this member has worked hard all year long. He is dedicated and loves S.O.R, and you guys all know him. And we appreciate all the hard work that he's put in, and Meta is super excited to announce Zombie Mages.
Yeah, congratulations, Zombie Mages. An awesome member.
Yeah, I stay on top, baby. Woo!
Yep. Whew. My turn.
Eson 56.
This member joined S.O.R just over a year ago, and not only did they climb the ranks and become a cornerstone for their fire team by assisting their FTL, but has also put their incredible talents by developing a state-of-the-art Discord bot that has modernized not only S.O.R, but the Halo clan community as a whole. With 23,000 lines of code, 700 hours of love and dedication towards Ventorian Prime, towards Ventos Prime and fellow Ventorians, I am proud, honored to have this member be a Ventorian and for him to call S.O.R his home. My 2024 Ventorian Prime goes to Galachimo. Thank you, Galachimo. You have been instrumental. We appreciate and love you. And you are amazing. You've done so much for S.O.R. by developing the bot and picking up my phone calls on the way home from work to talk about it. You've honestly been amazing, so thank you so much. With that said, we have one. I think we only have one more, maybe, but we have one more to go, and that is Cleanest.
Oh, fuck. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of our organization, today we gather to honor a remarkable individual whose dedication and Ventorian values have inspired us all. This member has demonstrated extraordinary commitment, actively participating in 5 distinct areas of our clan without succumbing to the pressures of overlapping responsibilities. I bet you guys are guessing it right now. His ability to remain focused, composed, and organized amidst the demands placed upon him is truly commendable. Areas such as frontlines, comp team, recruitment manager, fire team leader, and forger. Yes, you know, this is a true example of a well-rounded model Ventorian, Digmub.
Thank you, and that's
Congratulations, don't get mad.
and that's
Hey,
our Ventorian Oh!
Hey, Elon, I got some card.
I'm getting a call. I'm getting a call.
I got a call.
What the fuck is that?
There's
Whoa, we got
there's something different this year.
That's
Whoa,
right.
whoa.
So
Whoa.
this year we
More-
felt we had so many dedicated and amazing members who did a lot for S.O.R. And in an unprecedented thing we've never done before, the council came together and decided to vote on a member. Cleanest, want to talk a little bit more about this person?
Yeah. Always ready to give critical feedback. Always around to give advice when needed, and is, very super helpful. Is always on demand, ready to help with anything, like literally anything, and is super positive about it and ready to take a new perspective on it, even though the majority will not. That's what I have to say. This is a council voted thing, so council members, come on.
That's right.
Guys,
Well,
this
go ahead,
guy
Nico.
is amazing. It's KSI Clyde.
I hate you.
All right, starting the vote to remove Nico.
I hate you. Fucking wild.
Aaron, do you have
reference.
anything you want to say? Or it's Timos.
Yeah, I mean, this member, he sticks to their guns no matter what. And when they believe that they are following the rules, it doesn't matter if you're friend or foe, he does what's right for S.O.R. and always has held that, and I congratulate them.
So without further ado, myself, my fellow
Hold on.
council members.
Hold on, Isan.
Hold on, Isan.
Shall we all say it together?
I think we should all say it together.
Alrighty. Saint
Saint
Orion.
We should have counted down.
Recount 10 million swing voters.
10 million swing
So
voters.
to recap, 8 members this year received Ventorian Primes. Nico Neeks picked Blue Wolf, Arrow picked LSA Badger, Remix TZG, Krusty, Envisionist, Meta, Zombie Mages, myself, Glotchimo, Cleanest, Don't Get Mad You're Bad, and finally the council voted for Saint to become our Ventorian, council voted Ventorian Prime. I cannot read, thank you, I'm sorry. So congratulations. These are the members who we believe who really were like always above their game, doing what they can, very passionate, loving members, was always willing to go above and beyond their 3-hour-a-week minimums, and these are the people who really help us make S.O.R. run. And we just want to say a quick shout out to all of you guys. You guys are amazing, and thank you so much. You guys are core people of our organization, so thank you so much. So, yeah.
Ventorian Prime recipients. Fucking awesome.
Council, I don't think this is gonna be. I don't think this is. Oh, damn it. Damn it, Council.
Go back.
Damn it, Council.
I knew there was a recount. I knew there was.
I asked the Council to do one thing, and they don't do it. Oh no. Alrighty, one of you. I'll get the freaking answer. It is not brisket and beer. Let me.
Wait. What's the slide? What's the slide?
It's the council member of the
You
year
gotta.
thing.
Yep.
Wait,
Brisket and beer.
Wait, did we get the
It wasn't
results?
even me.
Yeah, so I would like to congratulate not Brisking and Beer, but Nico Neeks for becoming the High Council Member of the Year. Somehow, only being council for 4 months, he won with a good pocket of the vote. 17%, followed by Arrow, followed by Remix, followed by me, then Krusty, Cleanest, and Meta. So congratulations,
I would
not
just
Brisket
like
and
to
Beer.
take this time.
I'm above the council speaker.
I
That's
just want
enough
to
for
take
me.
this time to thank the Academy.
Okay.
I couldn't have done it. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding. Actually, no, legit. All right, let me actually say something. I just want to thank, first off, council itself. My first 4 months in council, when I first joined, I didn't really, I was kind of like nervous. I didn't really know the processes, and they've really welcomed me and helped me in any avenue. I can go to them with any question, and they answer it for me and help me immensely. It's really been an honor to work with everyone in council. And I want to thank Clean also. Clean, I didn't realize at the time, but during my time as a member, you gave me subtle hints and little directional paths to better myself as not only like a future council member, but also a person. And I really want to thank you for that. And also just the overall members, you guys are the reason why I'm here and why I do this. I really just want to create a good experience for you guys. I care about you guys. This is really like a family almost, and I like to keep it that way. So thank you everybody again, and thank you council. It's honestly been awesome, and it's been an honor. So thank you.
Thank you, Nico.
Yep.
Wait, the donut guy won?
Shut up. Okay, we're
I knew
moving
he would
on
follow my
to
Easter eggs.
we're moving to clan statistics now. So we have some really cool clan statistics to look at. So this is our membership from over the last 12 months, starting in January. We've averaged about 501 members. You can see some dips in June, and just some things. But every time we have a big dip, we usually climb back up, and we're actually sitting higher than we were before. Obviously, you have to understand that a lot of this influx was because of Shining Retribution. We have sent 1 million messages in this Discord server this year. 1 million messages. Okay? 500,000 of those have come from the last 6 months. So this is a 6-month graph. As you can see, we average about 3,000 messages a day, which is absolutely crazy.
Ethan, stop. You're showing actual evidence that Papa Yule leaving is this is proof that she isn't the yapper here.
No,
this is actual proof that it's Nico. This is
Yeah.
actual definitive proof it
Well,
wasn't
here's the real
Poppy.
yappers. Here's the real yappers
Yeah,
coming
Wait,
up.
no, don't expose me.
It wasn't for the first year since I joined. I'm not the
And
top
this
yapper
guy
of the
got
year.
Council of the Year. Holy yap!
Actually, it is Titan who is the yapper of the year with
Oh.
40,000 messages.
And then it's
Titan.
I knew it.
Nico.
I knew it wasn't me.
Poppy's not even top 10. What?
Oh, Nico's second.
Yep, Nico's.
I
But
told
Titan,
you it wasn't
Titan,
me.
you finally dethroned me. It only took you 5 years.
Dude, I do not yap as much anymore. He's the yapper.
Alrighty. So obviously we had a little bit of a dip in August. We had the comp team leave us for a short bit, and then we had Aether also depart from us. So I thought it'd be fun to look at those statistics as well since August, and you can see that dip in early August there, and you can see how we've grown since this December. And here's another look at it on Tuesday, August 13th. We had about 37 people leave the clan, all very critical individuals. This was a mix of the high tiers and Aether. But as you can see, over the last few months, we have regained that strength, and those members have returned. Yeah, and then in 2024, we had the Vanguardians join us, and they were a big hit to our growth. So this is a graph looking at them here. We spoke in VCs for over 21,000 hours. That's crazy. So that's a lot of talking in Discord. And here's some cool clan statistics powered by Tango. So we can see the clan event type over the months here. This is really, I don't really like the colors of this graph, but I mean, you can take it as you will. Here's the, percentage of events played over the year. So we played primarily BTB, with 21% being custom games or raids. So this is really cool to see what the clan's been up to in the last year. So. Alrighty, so let's just talk quickly about our holiday break. Some things have changed for the holiday break. Firstly, our holiday break starts tomorrow on 12/16 and ends on Saturday, 1/4. During this time, S.O.R will not be doing any regularly scheduled internals, upcoming events, or require members to complete the 3 hours a week. We want people to enjoy the clan, enjoy the holidays. But however, that doesn't mean S.O.R is freezing. It doesn't mean you can't do events. So pop-up events can still happen. Like today, we had a raid happen earlier. So if a raid, if you who wants to do a raid, or maybe you're looking for matchmaking BTB, those events can still happen. They just won't be regularly scheduled. So if you're finding yourself in a group of 4 people and you play for 30 minutes and you're in uniform, you can log it. That's the thing. Something new we're doing this year is that externals will continue to be scheduled throughout the break. So keep an eye out on signing up on sign-up channels. That means front lines, the comp team. You guys will be doing externals, throughout the break at whatever interval that the comp captains can do. But yeah, so basically the holiday break is, it's a little bit of a relaxed time. If you don't want to participate in S.O.R, you don't have to. So yeah. And we have this slide here because I see people spamming me, but I think everyone wants to really listen for a second. We wanted to talk about something very important to us here, and we wanted to give a little bit of recognition to a certain member. So we kind of gathered. Clancy, you're DMing me. Is there something you want to tell me? Yes, this is that slide. This member has been a part of S.O.R for a very long time. They have really have been very passionate with the organization. They've aligned their values to it. Yep. They have developed new system. Every single role we give them, they develop new things. Clarence, do you want to just talk a little bit into it before I announce it?
Yeah. Well, everyone knows that I hold the most voice fucking hours in any Discord channel. And I earned a lot of them with this member. Honestly, this member's been under my watchful eye for a very long time. Been a pain in my ass. Has been the fucking, the better feeling parts of my ass. I guess that's the way to say it. And he's been growing ever since. He worked his way up all the way to one of the highest ranks in S.O.R. He's done a really good job. I couldn't be any more proud of him. And there's no other way to show it than this. I think this is the only thing we can do left. Ethan?
Yeah. So without further ado, myself, Cleanus, and my fellow Lieutenant Generals would love to promote King Remix to Lieutenant General. So congratulations, King Remix, for this amazing honor. You definitely deserved it, and you will be joining us here up in the Dark Blue Club. So welcome, King Remix, to Lieutenant General. Remix had no idea this was happening. We kept it a big secret. No idea. That's why it's a secret slide for a hidden announcement, because he had access to the slide. But congratulations, King Remix. He had no idea. We had a little group chat
This
announcement.
should dispel the rumor.
Us acting
this
like
should dispel the rumor that there can only be 2 LT generals. That was never. It was a thing in the past. That's not a thing.
Yeah. It's not a thing. LTGN is never a thing. Let me, as a High Council fucking clan leader, all god fucking speaker here. There's no rule for the LTGN. It's only for the general rank. Yeah, that's right, baby. The co-generals. It's in the name. Co-generals.
Yeah, so this is something that we discussed with the other Lieutenant Generals, Cressy and Meta, and we all agree that he should deserve it. So, everyone, congratulations to King Remix for becoming Lieutenant General. Remix, is there anything you would like to say? You were totally shocked, right? We didn't tell you?
It's crazy because back in 2020, probably late 2020, it's the most funniest thing. I came into this clan just to troll S.O.R's recruitment. But I messaged Krusty that day of when I first joined S.O.R, and I was like, "Hey, this looks fucking great. Let me join." And Krusty entered the lobby, and then he saw my message later, and he was like, "Hey, come in, yada yada. And this has been a piece of my life ever since. And it's fucking crazy. It's crazy how we're still here. There's been a lot of stuff that's gone on. For example, the middle of the year, if you didn't notice, my mom passed away, and so that was a point in time where I was kind of questioning like my duration as even a council member, or even as a member, or even back 2 years ago when I first joined council. It was a different playing field. It was something abnormal to how I do my leadership. Autocratic leadership can only go so far. The council's heavily democratic, and which, by the way, this is the best fucking high council you can get from a clan. This is the best fucking group of friends you could ever see. This is a place where you can meet people that you can relate to and become friends outside of just the organization as a whole. I don't deserve this by any means. This is fucking amazing. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm in complete fucking shock.
Well, do you see the chat remix?
Hey, well, I have to tell
Yeah.
you. I have to tell you, Remix. I have to tell you one more thing. You know all those times I'd like join a party with you, right?
Yeah.
And I'd look at you. Yeah, okay, Remix, say thank you. Yeah, what do you mean say thank you? And I'm like, yeah, okay. Come on, bitch, say thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Now I want you to say thank you.
Not yet.
Remix, don't do it.
Not yet. Not yet.
Let's
Not yet.
Okay, let's move
Not
on
yet.
to the question
That's
question
symbolism.
age.
I
That's
do have a
symbolism.
thank you kink.
That's symbolism. Not yet.
Put the fries in the back. Oh,
So one
Trump.
thing that the honored page, by the way, has is we have certain ages with an S.O.R. And so this year we wanted to figure out what kind of age we're in. Are we still in the golden age? Are we in whatever age? And so the council is determining that this is called the triumphant age, or the age of triumph. And shout out to Nico Neitz for creating this name, and we all agreed to it. And Nico, elaborate as to why this is.
oh shit. I wasn't ready for that. Hello, everybody. Well, I thought this was the triumph age because, we had a lot of ups and downs this year, especially towards the beginning. We lost a lot of very valuable people. We had some things happen where we were kicked on the ground, and we really, really showed up like this second half of the year. We are honestly doing better than ever. And I think this, like I said, this is like a whole new beginning. I don't even think we're close to being done. We have a lot more work to do. We got a lot more plans, and yeah, so I think this is the age of triumph. I don't know. It just popped in my head. So yeah, I don't know. Did I cook, chat? Did I cook?
You cooked.
Yeah, you cooked.
Oh man, I'm getting roasted.
Proof
I'm not
that
yapping.
casuals and competitive players can coexist.
Alrighty, so closing statements. I kind of have the same similar thoughts as Nico. We're doing really good. I feel like we're climbing a mountain, and we're not at the peak yet, but the peak is looking really good. And I want to say thank you to all the members and to everyone who's helped us for Shining Retribution, which we'll get into in a second. I'm going to yap about that again. But this has been an amazing week, and I look forward to the next year. So anybody has anything else they want to say for closing statements?
We're locked in, kid.
We're locked in. Remix?
Yeah.
I love. Yeah. I love
You guys are the fucking best. Continue what you're doing. Let us know if you need anything. We're always here. And this is going to be a fucking great year. It's 2025, not 2024. Hopefully, fucking Russia doesn't bring us to World War III or something. But fucking, this is fucking amazing. You guys are awesome. Make this what you want it to be. Grab it by the hand and fucking say, this is what I want S.O.R to be, and make it what you want it. Thank you guys so much.
Yep. I don't ever stand in a position to take credit. I don't like taking credit, but I will say the credit is all to you guys. I love all of you. You guys are fucking awesome. Despite sometimes I fucking have wacky ideas, but you guys are the best. You guys make S.O.R. You make what S.O.R
Also,
is.
one thing, Meta's not here, obviously, because it's customs thing. But we we are giving. I don't know if he did it already, but all of leadership's getting a number promotion. Congratulations, thank you guys. I'm just gonna keep it short.
He
That
really
is true.
just dropped that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to jump in here. Thank all of you. You guys make S.O.R what it is. Your guys' hard work doesn't go unnoticed. We wouldn't be here if it isn't for you guys. So we appreciate everything you guys do every single day. That's from the cadet twos all the way up. So congratulations to everybody that was recognized today. And congratulations to all you that weren't. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. And we couldn't have done it without you.
So with that said, thank you everybody for attending this year's Shining Retribution celebration. It was literally our biggest yet, and we've been working on it since August. We put a bunch of blood, sweat, and tears into making this event special for you. So we really hope you not only enjoyed it but appreciate the work that we've done. We see the work and love that you bring to the clan, and we just want to be able to, bring that right back tenfold. Special shout out to Glotchmo, our awesome renderers, Mr. Marshmallow and Rogue, Don't Get Mad You're Bad, TZG, and there's a bunch of others who really assisted us in making this year awesome. Like, without their help, we would have probably not have had as amazing year as we did. Huge shout out to LSA Badger, who earlier, 3 months ago, donated over $900 for the festivities. That's how we're getting all this money for the giveaways, how we got the awesome render. So thank you so much. S.O.R isn't done yet. We'll see you all at our first Open High Council meeting of 2025 on Saturday, January 4th at our normal time at 5:30 p.m. EST. And until then, we'll see you then. Happy holidays. And remember, we shall reign
Retribution.
Retribution.
Retribution.